And the beauty about using essential oils on certain points is that the essential oils, please remember this, it's something that needles don't have. It's something that our hands don't have. Our hands and our needles are a conduit of energy. But essential oils have an inherent personality and function that matches the point function. This is so integral. This is so important to realize. Why is this? Because when we are matching an essential oil with a point that has the same function, what we are doing is, number one, increasing the intentionality of the treatment. We're giving the treatment more direction. And by giving the treatment more intentionality, more direction, what we are doing is giving the treatment more will to actually begin to change the individual. Now, we need to understand that acupoints are not just points that have a function to tonify the spleen, to calm the shen, to invigorate the blood. They all have more than that. What we are actually saying when we invigorate the blood, we want this client's blood to move. We want this client's emotions to move. Somebody is working with promoting the movement of qi and they want to use something like liver 3. We don't just use liver 3 because it has the quote unquote function of promoting the movement of qi. No. What is the qi in this person's being, in this spirit, in this physical being that needs to shift? If we want to use lavender, maybe it's associated with the liver and the lungs. Maybe it's something that needs to be expressed upwards and outwards. So lavender will have this function, and this corresponds greatly to the function of liver 3, promoting the movement of liver qi. Going back to the points, we need to understand that using points, we need to begin to think that we are actually anointing these points. We are anointing the individual to move in a direction that is more conducive to their health and to shift their energetic environment so they make it easier to do so. Now, we may think of points as something that is just in the physical body, but again, we have to remember that before this physical body, there's an energetic body. So please begin to think of the points as a vortex that's coming into the body from our energetic field and out the other end of the physical body. This is the same kind of energetics of the chakras. So begin to think of the points as miniature chakras, miniature energetic centers that have a function, a personality, and most important, a spirit that is trying to align us with the deepest connection of our being, our soul. So here are just some functions or some oils that are associated with certain points. For example, Palmarosa has the ability to open up the chest and calm the shen. So we can think about using pericardium 6 for this. Now, liver 3, I just mentioned, has the function to what? Most of us should know this, to begin to promote the movement of liver qi and calming the shen. Lavender is an oil that not only promotes the movement of liver qi, but because it's a flower, has the ability to calm the shen. Okay. Now next, geranium. This is very, very important. Spleen 6 we understand as the 3 yin meeting point of the leg, meaning the 3 yin channels of the leg meet here. Okay, so what we are trying to say to the body is, let's begin to nourish the yin. Geranium is an oil that assists in nourishing the yin, and it's a top, slightly middle note. So this is an oil that is very important to begin to assist the client to begin to nourish their blood, to begin to assist in nourishing their yin. So one thing that when someone comes in with a diagnosis of yin deficiency or blood deficiency, we can think of all the herbs and all the points and all the massage techniques and all the aromatherapeutic techniques that we can use. But more importantly, we really need to understand the client, meaning we need to ask them, where in your life do you nourish yourself? Where in your life are you lacking nourishment? So these oils, again, will assist, I believe, in allowing them to move forward to something that is more nourishing to them. And the question that I always ask is, how do you nourish yourself when you're by yourself? What is it in your life that brings you contentment? Because when we have the ability to be content, we are nourished. We understand that with the heart, when the heart has many different desires, right? The heart isn't content. So the idea is by nourishing the yin, by nourishing the blood, we're actually allowing ourselves to be more content, to be quieter in the mind. And over the course of the next three classes after this, we're going to be going over many of the points